The candle has gone out for one of Africa's finest hands. Born in 1934 in Alu, in the Ikwerre local government area of Rivers State, South Nigeria. Elechi Amadi attended Government College Umuahia, Abia State in 1948 before proceeding to the University of Ibadan, where he obtained a degree in physics and mathematics. He worked as a land surveyor and later was a teacher at several schools, including the Nigerian Military School, Zaria. Amadi served in the Nigerian Army, remained there during the Nigerian Civil War, and retired at the rank of captain. He then held various positions with the Rivers State government, including the Permanent Secretary, Commissioner for Education, and Commissioner for Lands and Housing. So, where did writing fit in? It came at the peak of his academic career as writer-in-residence and lecturer at the Rivers State College of Education, where he has also been Dean of Arts, Head of the Literature Department, and Director of General Studies. The literary world was lost for words when the news of his death hit the airwaves. Many would remember his works like The Concubine, Great Ponds, and Sunset in Biafra, which molded great minds during their formative years.
You can enjoy Art House on any of these platforms.
And these are your works of art. Godwin Achi Abia shows us his new experiment. It's titled Women Empowerment. You see a woman working while the other has her hands full, minding the baby. And I'm sure a lot of moms can connect to this graven oil painting because you have to look good, take care of the family, and do so many other things as well. Femi Oluwole's piece is titled Homework. It depicts the closeness between siblings engendered by after-school task, and it radiates the warmth that stems from cooperation, which has come from an unlikely source of academic venture. It also shows the lifting of burden enabled by experience on a higher plane. All constructive work must be done with perseverance, cooperation, and even under the darkness of pervasive pessimism. This next one, also done by Femi, is called Aweru, The Prime of Life, an oil on canvas painting. He sees youth as a period characterized by energy and sometimes exuberance. It's a time of fertility at its peak, and that energy must be channeled wisely into productive activities. Curious Mind is another painting done on oil on canvas. He shows how learning can take place amidst all sorts of distractions, but he encourages everyone to just remain focused and ignore all those unwanted things in order to achieve one's goal. Business before pleasure. Then there's The Return of the Native. This painting shows the turbulent past of the Yoruba people, dominated by gallant wars, waged in thick jungles on savanna plains at the expense of alternative like scientific pursuits and helpful cooperation. Interestingly, many towns and communities planted such warriors have survived it till date. Then Habib Andu shows us Eve, acrylic on paper. It's a painting of a life model representing a pictorial statement about the Garden of Eden. The painting is all about the first woman, Eve, and it takes her historical and religious perspective. Habib also presents Resting Canoes. It's a watercolor, charcoal, and pastel medium. He believes that after all the hustle and bustle, it's time for one to relax. There's always time for everything. Jonathan Ipoza has this one modeled by his friend's wife, he says, blessing, and it's titled Afro. It's used as a symbol of freedom. Just as the natural hair is allowed to grow and express its natural curls and kinkiness, we all crave for freedom from the burdens of injustice and greed. It was used as a cultural movement in the 60s, he says, giving us a little bit of details about the afro, known as Black is Beautiful, has been fashionable, and the afro is even coming back now.
Brilliant images you sent in there on Facebook. I really appreciate those comments, and we do encourage you to keep them coming. And don't forget, you can see this episode and any other edition of the program on our YouTube page. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Thank you so much for watching the program, and always remember, keep adding color to the world.